Hey everybody, welcome back to Vestaangelstarot Tarot Incorporated. This is going to be your full moon energy read for tonight, August the 15th, 2019. Remember that the energy of the full moon will just not happen tonight on August the 15th or 14th, 15th, because it's two sides of the world, different hemispheres. So it's not just going to dissipate. This moon energy will still last about another 30 days or so until the next full moon. Yes. But also remember, like I said in my previous videos, that the energy off of that solar lunar eclipse is still happening also. And that one itself will be lasting 5 to 6 months till about December. That energy from that lunar solar eclipse moon is giving you a chance to have a sense of contemplation, a time of revisioning, rethinking, recalculating, a sense of understanding of why you want this person, what is this person doing for you, where is this connection going, revising, it can be, yes. So both those energies combined together, yes, you are going to be emotional. Oh, okay. That's why the first card in the pre-shuffle came out was deep emotional healing, but it came in reverse. Okay. So this is still a general read, but it's for the collective. I don't feel by this card being in reverse that everybody as a collective has healed. We never stop healing. Okay. No matter how much you feel you're over that ex, and it could have been 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 years ago, and now you're trying to get to know somebody new, or you're already dating somebody new, you're still going through deep emotional healing from that ex of 4 or 5 years ago. For some of you, 10. We never completely stop healing. That is an ongoing process. You also can be healing from father or mother issues, okay, from childhood, and you can be 45. You still will be going through deep emotional healing, okay? It's purple because of the crown chakra to guide you spiritually, okay, through your intuition to accept those messages and downloads of your spirit guides or your angels, God, the highest entity, whatever religious denomination you believe in, is giving you through I don't want to say through thought, because sometimes thought is what we keep replaying in our head that keep making us have to do deep emotional healing. The deep emotional healing I feel comes from when you finally come to terms that whatever the father or the mother did to you, or whatever their actions was in your past, in your childhood, maybe they just didn't know. Maybe they didn't know any better. Maybe them also was doing a sense of deep emotional healing from their parents, and it passed on to them, which is something that you also need to heal from to keep from passing it on to your children. Let's go ahead and get the cards here for what planet, house, or zodiac sign will be governing this full moon energy read. I wanted to put it out earlier today because I've stopped doing readings so close to the full moon. Okay, that was my download because the energy is too much. It's too much. Mars action. And this came out for the Vesta scope message for today when I was being channeled about spirituality connecting to source, which also what I'm talking about now, which is a sense of deep emotional healing, okay, by you connecting to your spirituality, to your soul, to your intuition, because our soul never dies. Our soul never died. even when we was born into this shell of a body, our soul was already still living from the other ascension that we came from. Okay, whether you believe it or not, still, whatever religious denomination. I mean, you could be one of the Egyptians way back then, where that they mummified the bodies and put treasures and things that the king or the pharaoh or the goddess needed to carry on their journey. The chariot card, okay, what is the Merkaba? What they needed to have on their travel and ascension to the next world. So as you see, religious denominations and different ways of looking at spirituality, we all connect to source. It's all connected still to source. The moon. And you seen I shuffled and it came out. The moon. Emotions, feelings, thoughts, revelation, nurturing. And the moon does speak of mother. So if some of you haven't talked to your mother, if she's still alive, because I know mine has already ascended over, so I can't speak to my mom but through spirituality, through my crown chakra, purple, if I need to continue to do still deep emotional healing. Our parents wasn't perfect. Nobody is perfect. So you can't put that label on yourself emotionally of why you are like you are now. It does have a tendency to be or exude out how you act in your relationships. Yes. If you was not nurtured by your mother in your childhood, then you look to that divine feminine in your relationships to get that. The same with divine masculines. All right, let's keep going. This is like this because I just want you to see these are hard to shuffle because they're very soft in the texture of the card stock. So I really, unless they tell me to pull one of the Amira's Love Oracle, I'm looking for the Soul Purpose cards. Because the moon is our soul. Yeah, selling out. Some of you feel that if you truly connect to your person or your emotions, that it will be a sense of selling out in a sense. Okay. Now this can be you or it can be the person you're thinking about. Now you may not know that they have this inward. Okay. That their deep emotional healing is making them feel like, and this can be a continuous thing during these moon cycles, and everybody does have water in their chart. Okay, we have up to 16, and that is because the moon or water is our emotions, is our feelings, is how we connect emotionally to each other, to the next human being. Love, compassion, okay, feelings. Somebody has a deep emotional healing that still needs to be done in a sense about selling out. Like they already have in some point of their past or in their current situation, and most likely it stems from past, like I said, and it leads up into future or current relationships where that somebody had a type of relationship where that they expressed and gave all of their feelings and emotions and love to this person, and the person did something and ruined it. And when it happened to them at that time, they feel like they're selling out in their future or current relationship if they open up again and allow that side of themselves to come out and be expressed to you. And you like, well, I don't got nothing to do with that. That's not fair to me. But like I say, that's what happens. Yes, it still can stem from childhood or from parents, because the moon is here. It talks about the nurturing that comes from the mothers, and the feelings that are caused by the lack of nurturing, or for some, too much nurturing. Where that they feel like the Empress card that came out in the Vesta scope for today, a strong title, a strong message. The Empress in a divine masculine energy can be when you may feel like speaking to your mate. Well, you need to stand up for yourself. You know, you heard people say you need to get a backbone. You too nice. I need to go and find me somebody that's more rougher, or somebody like DMX used to say. You know, it's all of it comes from healing from the past experiences. And this person, it will take a long time. It may be to the time up till they die that they still do not really conquer this deep emotional healing that needs to be done. Now, this moon card and the full moon tonight, somebody is, and this is a worldwide general reading, somebody is going to have action or be forced to express their emotions, especially if you're a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. And Cancer, you know, I follow Vedic Sidereal, so the sun will be leaving your zodiac, your birthright zodiac sign today, and transitioning from water over to fire over to Leo. So you and Leo are really going to be affected tonight by this full moon. Also Aries and Scorpio, because I have Mars over there. Aries and Scorpio, y'all may be just confrontational. Feelings caused by the moon. Okay? Because Mars is here. Mars is a confronting, energized, or action type of energy or planet. Okay? So I'm forewarning you. Sadness. Sexuality. This can be you as a brunette female, or it can be the person in question, divine masculine. Okay? And everybody know or should know Phoenix rising. Very good. You will rise above this eventually, if not sooner than later. Okay? Because you are deep emotional, still healing. Okay? Yes. Take your mask off. You or the other person need to. It's going to be hard for the other person to do that, because they already feel in a sense of selling out, that they don't want to release these type of emotions. What's at the bottom of this deck? I'm sorry for stopping. Spiritual path. They don't want to release these type of emotions out to you. And I know that can be the blockages that you have with moving forward in your relationship, or trying to start a relationship with this person. Temptation or the devil. Too much of something. Too much of something also can be not only a Capricorn, but it can be not holding on to those repressed emotions too much. Also, to me, is a sense of selling out, which is going to lead to sadness here. This is what you or the other person is still sitting in. Now it's not just about what you're going through now, it's about past history. The word deep. Even though you may feel what you're going through with your relationship right now or the person you're thinking about, yes, it's deep, but it's not that deep. Deep means way back. It can even go into it, since I see spiritual path, it can also go back into past life, deep emotional healing that this person or you brought over into this ascension, into this 3D realm. Something that you need to heal and to conquer. It can be linked to sexuality here. Okay? Where that somebody can be using their emotions through sex. That sex fulfilled them emotionally because they keep masking or hiding their deep emotional feelings for you, or is vice versa. This is what you're doing to them. Phoenix rising. I feel that you in this relationship soon will rise above this. Okay? Like it says here, your true and divine life purpose up under there. Your true beliefs are coming clearer to you, which prompts you to make necessary life changes. Okay? This sadness, your divine life purpose, you and this other person, you can be put on this person's path just for this reason. Because whatever your soul is destined to be here as your divine life purpose, you may be the person for the person you're dealing with to help them to heal from this. You know, you heard of light workers, star seeds. I consider myself one. That's also why I have this channel. I didn't wake up one day and just say, oh, I want to have a tarot card channel. This was something that was built down through spiritual path and divine life purpose. That's why you see some readings that people are good at it, and then you see some readings or oracle readers or tarot readers that they have trouble, or it doesn't flow fluently or easily, or like they're still learning the cards. That's because it's not their divine life purpose. You can learn how to read tarot cards very easily, but I'm giving this as an example. Some things are built in as a divine life purpose. You or this other person need to reveal their mask of, can be why they are needing deep emotional healing. For some, it could have been sexual abuse. Yes. And I do have all females here. Yes, it does. And I see a man in the picture here. This can be from mother and father sexual abuse. Divine feminines, I'm talking to you right now. You can be hiding behind this mask and feel like if you truly give out, complicated. If you truly reveal all of your deep emotional feelings for this person, from what you dealt with in the past, can be from your mother or from your father. This person that you're dealing with is also triggering this sadness, whether you know it or not. It has to be triggered because it needs to be healed. It needs to try and start or come to a completion of being healed before you ascend over. Because if not, you're still going to carry it over into the next ascension, into your next life, whether you believe it or not, because your soul never dies. Okay, your spirit never dies. You don't know where your spirit and soul is going. Nobody knows that except for the past loved ones that has already left us. Yes. Yes, this is very complicated. The healing that you need to do to overcome this sadness, yes, it is. See, somebody's emotions are going to be revealed tonight. Now, what we also need to take into consideration, will this person accept what you need to talk about? Some of you may not want to go into that type of deep emotional background. Maybe you feel like your partner is not ready for that. But somebody, a lot of us have sexual abuse here from some type of male figure that happened in the past. And you are needing to heal and rise above that. From whatever or age it happened, it could have also happened in your adult time where you was molested or raped or anything like that. Okay? Coming home from the club late at night. That took you down to the bottom, so you have no reason but to go up now. And as going up in your steps of healing, okay, you are taking off your mask, you are revealing your true self, and as you do that, you are healing yourself also. Some of you feel like you may be tempted or a sense of selling yourself out short or selling yourself short if you let this person tempt you, okay, for this sexual connection that they may offer you, or you may want to offer them. It go both ways. Some of you also same sex, the same way. I have a couple of females here. But I do see somebody getting into a fight tonight. So be very wary already that I'm giving you a heads up. Somebody is going to be confrontational where that is going to be some type of altercation. It can be or lead to some type of physical abuse, a physical fight tonight. Yes. Honesty. Yes, honesty is need to be talked about because the situation is complicated. Yes. I feel a lot of honesty is going to, in the last 2 weeks of August, be expressed here. A risk. Taking a leap of faith. Some of you will risk and be honest with this person. Either you or the person you're thinking about during this full moon phase. Now, it don't have to be tonight. Remember I said that this is a 30-day phase. This has been building up since the last, July the 15th or so, or 20th something, full moon. The situation has been getting complicated since then. For some of you, it started before then. Some of you, you took a risk back in April and allowed this person to come back. But I feel that they wasn't honest. And you are realizing this because now you're sad because you took a risk on a situation. Thinking or feeling that sex was going to rise your relationship up to a different outcome. It could have if you or the other person was not needing some type of deep emotional healing. And that you will never know when you meet people, when you meet new people. Even the person you feel like, okay, well, I've been with this person almost 5 years. But they're not going to tell you everything from their past. They may tell you little snippets, but they're not all the time going to tell you that they was either sexually abused or molested, especially men. And I do see that here also. Hope. Phoenix rising above the situation. And look what's at the bottom of, again, the moon card. Cycles. What I was saying. This is a moon cycle, is a cycle that you keep going through with this person you're thinking about. For some, yes, because this is your divine life purpose, this is your spiritual path. This person was put on your path to help you with this deep emotional healing. And I know I can say for myself, some of my exes, the way I'm built, I feel like, why do I have to be the one to empath or to soak up other people's emotions to help them heal? Who is going to be on my path to also help me to do my healing? Somebody soon will be on my spiritual path to help me with any deep emotional healing, because we all have it. It may not stem from sexual abuse in our childhood. It could be that you feel that you are not sexually compatible with the people or your exes or the relationships that you are meeting, okay, or having. So you have a level of temptation to keep seeking new relationships, trying to fill that void. That void is the deep emotional healing. So therefore you feel like you're selling yourself out, and it cycles back to you continuing to be sad because nobody is feeling that void through sex. You cannot feel a void of healing your emotions through sex. You will rise up above this though. Some of you will start to see a lot of eagles, a lot of birds, which are messengers, the phoenix, showing you a reminder that you will rise above this and you will continue to heal. Ten of Swords, just like I'm saying. Selling out, sadness, a sense of betrayal. Can be from your past, can be from a current person, can be from exes from 4, 5, 6, 7 years ago. You still feel betrayed by the level of honesty and love and risking yourself and your emotions, your body, your soul, your spirit to this person, and they left you sad and left you complicated, holding a mask over your face. Now you're holding and hiding your emotions. You have to heal from that in order to allow that new person that can love you right. That's why that new person is not coming in, because you haven't healed from everything that you need to heal from. You cannot expect a loving new relationship and to be in a 10 of cups and happy in long-term fulfillment if you're still hiding behind a mask, needing to heal from past experiences. That will still be different for everybody. Phoenix rising, yes, you will rise above conflicts and challenges. 5 of Wands in reverse. Just like I'm already telling you. The 10 is over. Really, the 9 was over. Now the 10 is a release of the 5 of Wands in reverse. I don't want any more challenges and conflicts and sadness and shit that is complicated. Because love is not complicated. It's not. People emotions make it complicated. Because all is needed is honesty. If we're going to take a risk, let's take a risk together. You still hoping that it's going to turn out okay. But then the cycle of the moon happened and you go through another 30 days of it. You or this person, your emotions, their emotions be fine the first 1 or 2 weeks of the month. Then closer toward the end of the month, their emotions start to seem repressed, conflicts and challenges and obstacles and arguments and all sadness and all type of stuff like that start to seem to happen. Seven of Cups. Yes, I know you still a little bit confused, but clarity is coming. The fog is about to dissipate. Because now you're understanding through what I'm telling you steps on your spiritual path to help enlighten you, yes, of where it starts. Don't wait on them to start it for you. This is an internal thing that needs to be done. For them, most likely, and for you. Don't exclude yourself out. You feel that the connection is moving very slow. That can be the reason why. Why would you want it to move faster when you know or see or maybe don't understand the reason on why your relationship is complicated? I'm giving you inclinations of why. Phoenix rising, Six of Wands. This person or you feels like they have a better chance of staying hidden in their emotions and behind their mask by getting admiration from a whole bunch of different people. When out of this Seven of Cups is your one Ace of Cups that you are trying to give to this person through sex, through honesty, through hope. But they feel like, okay, I'll look at your cup of love, but as a Six of Wands, I'm handsome, I'm beautiful, I'm well admired. You know, when I go to the club, I automatically get VIP because of my status. So I'd rather have Six of Cups to look at me than to value your one Ace of Cups since you've been trying to give to them. That continues back to making you sad. But what this person soon is going to realize when it comes back to their deep within emotional healing that they have repressed and hiding behind their mask, that they hope that you are still there for them. Because their fog is going to start to disappear and they're going to want to come back to you where they really knew that they had success. Because the Six of Wands, the people down at the bottom, all of those people is just party goers. They don't mean this person no good. This can be talking to you too. One last card, please, and we're going to end this. Somebody is here still hoping for a reconciliation to get back because spiritual path, divine life purpose. Their soul, their spirit is telling them this is the person on your spiritual path. Not just based on sexuality or sexual connection or one night stand. Or when they get drunk, they want to call you after 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning saying, can I come over? That reminds me of Virgo reading. I put the picture of if they drunk and they don't call you at night, then you not the one. What did I say about Macabre? I did call out Cancer. I did call out the spiritual. I call this my spiritual Camaro. Mm-hmm. Spiritual path. This is the road of your spiritual healing, of you rising above, down from the ashes to your rebirth, transformation. Now, for some of you, it may not be this person that you're thinking about. But this person, you or the other person, both was put on your path together to meet for a divine life purpose, for them to trigger this sense of complication out of you, to start, for some of you, to even start your deep emotional healing, to find the honesty within yourself by revealing your true self, taking that mask off, taking a risk by even taking that mask off, realizing there is still hope, that I can still rise above this. Yes, this person may not be the one for you, but they was sent here on your path to trigger this sadness as an awakening, as the phoenix rising, for your level of understanding, to start to heal, to show the honesty within yourself of why you keep, for some of you, allow sex to fill a void. The last card, to love yourself, Queen of Cups. This has been your full moon reading. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.